The objective of this video is to develop understanding on the provision of Section 1 and Section 2
of Article 14
of the 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines and Republic Act 10533 or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013.
The 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines.
Article 14,
Section 1 and Section 2. Education, Science and Technology, Arts, Culture, and Sports. Section 1. The state shall protect and promote the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels, and shall take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. Section 2. The state shall 1. Establish, maintain, and support a complete, adequate, and integrated system of education relevant to the needs of the people and society. The state shall 2. Establish and maintain a system of free public education in the elementary and high school levels, without limiting the natural right of parents to rear their children. Elementary education is compulsory for all children of school age. The state shall 3. Establish and maintain a system of scholarship grants, student loan programs, subsidies, and other incentives which shall be available to deserving students in both public and private schools, especially to the underprivileged. The state shall 4. Encourage non-formal, informal, and indigenous learning systems as well as self-learning, independent, and out-of-school study programs, particularly those that respond to community needs. And the state shall 5. Provide adult citizens, the disabled, and out-of-school youth with training in civics, vocational efficiency, and other skills. Republic Act No. 10533, or also known as Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. An act enhancing the Philippine basic education system by strengthening its curriculum and increasing the number of years for basic education, appropriating funds, therefore, and for other purposes. This Republic Act was approved on May 15, 2013, and which took effect on June 8, 2013. The Department of Education, with the Commission on Higher Education, and Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. It has expanded basic education from 10 years to 12 years through senior high school, and the students are allowed to choose between academic track, technical vocational livelihood track, and sports and arts track. The Enhanced Basic Education Program, or K-12, encompasses 1-year kindergarten, a preparatory education with entrant age at least 5 years old, elementary education with 6 years and an entrant age normally 6 years old. Secondary education consists of 4 years of junior high school and 2 years of senior high school. Secondary education usually have an entrant age and junior high 12 years old and 16 years old for senior high. The Enhanced Basic Education shall include but not limited to programs for the gifted and talented, programs for learners with disabilities, madrasa programs, indigenous people education programs, and programs for learners under difficult circumstances. These programs are there to ensure to address the welfare and different needs among learners across the country. Further, the learning instruction from kindergarten to grade 3 shall be in native language. For grade 4 to grade 6, it shall be the transition into English and Filipino. And for junior to senior high school, the English and Filipino shall be their primary languages. Above all, this education is intended to meet the basic learning needs, which provides the foundation on learning of the students. With the enhancement of basic education, likewise the development of curriculum was formulated. The Department of Education, or DepEd, together with the Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, and with the consent of the different departments and stakeholders, they formulated the harmonized basic and tertiary curricula for global competitiveness for Filipino graduates. This aims to lessen the percentage of unready college students, the remedial classes, and duplication of basic education subjects. This is the core foundation why K-12 program was implemented in the Philippine education system. The following slides will be the standards and principles that needs to be present and to be honed in every learner, educator, and school institution. 1. Learner-centered, inclusive, and developmentally appropriate. Learners should bring their own knowledge, their own skills, and their own thoughts, together with the learning facilities appropriately to those students with special needs or not. 2. Culture-sensitive, contextualized, localized, and global. Essential for learners to gain knowledge of diversity and improve their competency in national and global scale through showing, performing, enhancing, and applying knowledge in daily basis. 3. Uses constructivist, inquiry-based, reflective, collaborative, integrative approaches. This helps the students to formulate new ideas and integrating it with existing knowledge, and they can have interpersonal and intrapersonal relationships in which they can share, create, learn new ideas. 4. Relevant, response, and research-based. This enables learners to develop understanding, create environment for learning, and carry out research independently. 5. Uses spiral progression approach for mastery of knowledge and skills. This is applied by introducing ideas and rediscovering through complex form. 6. Adheres the framework of MTB-MLE, or the Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education. Promotes both the local languages and the Filipino languages as means for teaching and learning process. This helps the students to develop patriotism and helps educators to understand ideas, thoughts, and opinions of the learners easily. This Republic Act also includes the different education and training for teachers. In-service training on content and pedagogy. Both public and private school teachers should attend 2 of the training for them to meet the performance standard of K-12 curriculum. Training for new teachers. New graduates shall undergo additional training to upgrade their skills to the new content standards of the new curriculum. Now the question is, how does this Republic Act significantly influence our education in the Philippines? Well, for students, it helps them prepare for tertiary learning and development skill competency for global market. And for learners, educators, and institutions or organization as a whole, it promotes a joint workforce to establish a quality and inclusive education for all. That's all. Thank you.